What's going on everyone? Welcome to Ninja Boys again. Today we are back with another Pokemon challenge video. So today we are on Pokemon Fire and today's challenge is gonna be can we beat Pokemon Fire with only Mewtwo. So first let's talk about these rules. So the rules are very simple. I can just use two in battle. Item Pokemon are allowed. No items in battle, only held items. So let's get right into it. So Mewtwo's best stat total is 680, which is a pretty decent stat. I know we're gonna win, but we want to know the time. So I'm gonna be comparing my time with J-Rose, a Gen 1 speedrunner. He has got a 3-hour 2-minute run in Mewtwo and with speed up. So even I'm gonna be speed up of course. And now let's take a look at it wide, and I mean wide move pool. So, but we have, I mean, it has a very limited move pool. Like its TM move pool is very long. Yeah, so we have a very limited choice between 11 moves. 7 of them are useless, but its TM move pool is very wide. But I think we are gonna be using only Calm Mind, Shockwave, and Psychic because Mewtwo learns Psychic by level up at level 63. So yeah. We're not gonna go that far of a level, so now let's get right into it. So first I name myself A and my rival B. Then I use the Pokemon Universe's randomizer to randomize my starter into Mewtwo. I replaced Bulbasaur with Mewtwo so that my rival would have probably the most annoying team because he's gonna have an Executor and an Alakazam, 2 Psychic types, and that's gonna be happy. I named my Mewtwo M. Our Mewtwo has lax nature. That means more defense and less special defense. So we start out by batting a rival. Of course we win. We have a legendary. But anyway, let's straight away go to Brock. So Brock starts off with a Geodude, which is a 2-shot with Confusion. And next is Onyx, which is a 3-shot with Confusion, just leaving me short at 25 health. At level 11 I learned Barrier, which never helped me in this run till I remember. And then I got myself a Spearow for a trade in the future. Well, on the way I took the gym fossil. I know if I did not tell what I took, you would all ask. So now that I think of it, everyone asks anyway, because I heard from a great YouTuber that comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. But anyway, we head to Cerulean City because it's good for the coming gym. I made sure to grab the rare candy in Cerulean City for future use, and I decided to take on my rival. So yeah, as you can see, it's just getting beaten by my legendary. Very easy, but just his Abra is a bit annoying, and that's going to become even more annoying when it's an Alakazam at its final evolution. But anyway, I just clear through the Nugget Bridge, and this Rocket Grunt right here, he's telling me that he's trying to bribe me by telling that he's going to give me money, he's going to give me cash, he's going to give me some good Pokemon, he's going to give me some legendary Pokemon. But I don't need legendary Pokemon. Anyway, I rescued Bill, got the asset ticket, and head to Misty. So Misty starts off with a Staryu, which is a 3-shot with Confusion because it uses Super Potion. And next up is Starmie, and this attempt did not go so well because it used for the first water was confused us and we just lost. But the second attempt goes way smoother. This time also Staryu is a 3-shot with Confusion and Starmie is a 1-shot with a critical Mega Kick. Now we went to Vermilion City, got the bike voucher, traded Spearow for cheating, head to rival 4 I guess. And now let's see how does this fight go. First Pidgeot is a 2-shot with Confusion, his Bratcate is a 2-shot with Confusion, his Abra is a 1-shot with Mega Kick, and we learn Mist, but I did not want to learn Mist. Anyway, Charmeleon is a 2-shot with Confusion, and that's it. And then I got myself cut through all my waves till Lieutenant Search. So let's see how does it go. So it starts off with a Voltorb. Which is a 2-shot with Confusion because it survived with a very severe of health. I mean 4 shots. Yeah, next up is Pikachu, which is a 1-shot with Mega Kick, and then last up is Raichu. So first I use Mega Kick and his static hits me. Then he uses the Thunder Wave, but it is up to no use because I'm already paralyzed. He then uses Double Team, but I luckily landed with Confusion to finish it after a turn. Then I grab the bike, head to Celadon City, grab the rare candy in the Rocket Hideout, took on Giovanni, and you can see how this fight is going. Onyx is a 1-shot with Confusion, Kangaskhan is a 5-shot with Confusion, Rhyhorn is a 1-shot with Confusion. But on the way I even taught my Mewtwo Water Pulse because I kinda ran out of PP. So yeah, this is what it is. Anyway, I got Fly, went to Erika to battle her, and the Erika's battle as you would expect. Wild Plume is a 3-shot with Confusion, Victory Bell is a 2-shot with confusion, and Tangela is a 1-shot with confusion. So now we are battling. Let's battle our rival Lavender Town. So he starts off with a Pidgeot with a 3-shot with confusion. Next up is Gyarados, which is a 2-shot with confusion. And last up is Execute, and this thing just deleted me and knocked me out. This attempt did not go so well. Let's see how does the next one go. So in the next attempt, we are left with 80 health for Gyarados, I mean for Execute, and we learn Swift. That's a pretty decent move because it's gonna help me very much. But anyway, we finally knock out that Execute with a lot of hits, and Charmeleon, like always, is a 2-shot. But believe me, that is the last time you'll ever see me battle him with that ease. But anyway, let's go to the Silph Scope battle. Alright, so he leads now with Pidgeot, which is a 2-shot with confusion. Next is Gyarados, and this is a 4-shot with confusion. Next up is this fully evolved Charizard. We get a critical Water Pulse, but still it's just not enough. And we tried this fight multiple times, multiple strategies, but just none of them wanted to work. So as you can see, one I had to just lose or just do that. So I decided to teach my Mewtwo Rock Tomb, and surprisingly Mewtwo actually learned Rock Tomb. So yeah, that's pretty good. But anyways, even with Rock Tomb, it was not kinda going to happen. So Gyarados, Pidgeot, and Charizard, all three of them were weak to Rock Tomb. They were still just did not get one shot. Even Charizard, it's 4 times effective, but still it did not go. But anyway, I decided to use the Shockwave strategy because it's 4 times effective on Gyarados, super effective on Pidgeot as well as Charizard. But still it just did not happen because Gyarados was not a 1-shot. So I decided to use the 3 rare candies which I got, and now let's see how does it go. So Pidgeot is a 2-shot with Shockwave, Gyarados is a 1-shot with Shockwave, and now Flamethrower almost knocked me out, but I get a lucky Shockwave crit which I needed from such a long time, but I only got it in this attempt. But anyway, now Execute did a lot of damage and knocked me out and was just left with 5 health, but I knew that this Alakazam knew Future Sight and it might use them, and it used the Future Sight, and that's what happened. You guessed it. It used all its reasons in Future Sight. I went all the way back to heal because I just did not have Hyper Potion or Super Potion or Escape. I had nothing, so I got TM Psychic just to screw up Giovanni in the Silph building, knocked out his team with Confusion and Water Pulse, did not grab the Master Ball, went to Snorlax, ran away from it, and reached Koga at a time of 2 hours and 7 minutes. So Koga leads off with Coughing, which is a 1-shot with Confusion. Muk is a 2-shot with Confusion. Another Coughing is a 1-shot with Confusion, and Freezing is also a 1-shot with Confusion. But I think Koga should have his ace as Crobat or Golbat because Golbat is very unique Pokemon kind of. I can tell Crobat is one of my most favorite poison types. But anyway, I just make sure to grab HM Strength and HMO 3 Surf, put it on my Lapras which I got from the Silph building. I think I did not tell you that, but whatever. It is what it is. Then went to what is that? Cinnabar Island, yeah. Went to Cinnabar Island and fought lane. So as you can see, it's Growlithe is a 1-shot with Water Pulse, Arcanine is a 2-shot with Water Pulse, Rapidash is a 2-shot with Water Pulse, and Ponyta is a 1-shot with Water Pulse. Now time to move on to Sabrina. So we reached Sabrina at a time of 2 hours and 15 minutes. Let's see how does it go. Kadabra is a 1-shot, good. Venomoth is a 1-shot, good. Okay, nice crit. Okay, how does it go? Hyper Potion, not cool. Psybeam, fine. Hyper Potion, yeah, I know that. I know your drill. Okay, Baton Pass. Oh no, it used Baton Pass here, right? And it set up a barrier, but whatever. It is what it is. So as you can see, I won it with just 22 health and learned Recover, which is going to be a very crucial move. So I decided to get rid of Water Pulse because Recover is going to be a very crucial move for healing. But anyway, let's head on to Giovanni. So Giovanni leads off with his Rhyhorn, which is a 1-shot with Confusion, his Ductrio, which is a 1-shot with Confusion, his Nidoqueen, which is a 2-shot with Confusion, only landing a EQ. I like this a lot because EQ, okay? Because not this point down, because in the future also I might be doing some Pokemon challenges where my Pokemon can learn EQ or the opposing Pokemon is using EQ. But anyway, let's head to the final rival battle before the Elite Four. So yeah, this fight is like always is as you would expect. I just can't win in the first attempt. So remember I told you after the Lavender Town rival fight that this is gonna be very hard. As you can see, it is sure hard. But anyway, his execute always paralyzes me and goes for solo game. So I decided to just keep on attacking, but his strategy did not work. So I decided to teach Psychic to Mewtwo and now start using Hydro Pump. I'm not Hydro Pump, I'm telling Recover. Because with Recover, now I think this fight can be beat a bit easy. But even with Recover, it was not so easy. So I decided the only strategy with which we can win this, the Calm Mind strategy. I decided to use some Calm Mind, but before using Calm Mind, I just wanted to see can I win this thing. So as you can see, all his Pokemon almost are going down. Charizard Flamethrower, it did a lot. Okay, Flamethrower crit me, knock me out, fine. But anyway, in the next attempt, I knocked out Execute with 1 health remaining. His Gyarados came out, I Shockwave, one-shot it because there's Hydro Pump. Next up is Charizard. He used Flamethrower and knocked me. This is not going cool. But anyway, I set up all my Calm Minds in the next attempt. I set up 5 Calm Minds. I set up all my 6 Calm Minds, but then I saw that the Pidgeot had quick attack. So I decided to just set up 5 Calm Minds and now one-shot everything on my way, as you can see. So the Calm Mind strategy is the best strategy if you are doing a playthrough challenge. A challenge. If you are doing a challenge and you have a Psychic type. But anyway, let's go on to the Elite Four. So the starting off, Lorelei starts off with Dewgong. So I decided to set up all my Calm Minds and one-shot it with Psychic. Next up is Lapras, which is a one-shot with Psychic, but it survived with a sliver of health, so that's interesting. But anyway, Cloyster is a one-shot with Shockwave, so Slowbro is a one-shot with Shockwave, and Jinx is a one-shot, is a 3-shot with Psychic. Next up is Bruno, and this fight is as you would expect. I just set up one Calm Mind and knocked out his entire team with just Psychic. Even Machamp could not, only Machamp could live a Psychic, man. Are you serious? Even a Calm Mind with Psychic is not enough to knock out Machamp. That's pretty interesting, but whatever. It is what it is. So let's head on to Agatha or Bertha. Is it Agatha or Bertha? Yeah, I always tell Bertha as Agatha and Agatha as Bertha, but whatever. So starting Gengar with a one-shot with Psychic. Golbat is a one-shot with Psychic. I did not set any Calm Minds, by the way. Arbok is a one-shot with Psychic. Yeah, and another Gengar is a one-shot with Psychic, and her last Hunter is one-shot with Psychic. That was easy fight. Let's head on to Lance. So Lance started off with Gyarados. So I decided to set up all my Calm Minds up, but this strategy seemed not to be working so perfectly, kind of. But anyway, we knocked out the Gyarados in a single Shockwave. Next up is Aerodactyl, who was a 2-shot with Shockwave. Third is Dragonite, which just one-shot me straight off with Outrage. So I reset, and this time I got to his Dragonair, and I one-shot his Dragonair. Both of his Dragonairs with Psychic won the match. So let's turn to head on to Champion B. And we won this in the first attempt, if you believe me or not. So he starts off with his Pidgeot. I set up 3 Calm Minds, and he landed 2 stand attacks, which you're going to be seeing in the future very, very soon, because it's going to pay off. But anyway, now we one-shot it. We one-shot Pidgeot with Psychic. Next up is Gyarados, which is also one-shot with Psychic. Next up is who you would expect. Of course, you would expect Alicizama Charizard, right? Yep, it's Charizard. I use Shockwave, and does it knock out Charizard? No! But Charizard misses his Flamethrower Fire Blast, which is the perfect time for me to knock it out. Next up is Alakazam. Shockwave, bring it to half health. Another Shockwave, knock it out, okay? And now, who's it? Right on, huh? Okay, Psychic, knock it out. Last up is Executor. I guess 2 Psychics will be enough to knock it out. Oh, set up a light screen? Nah, that's not gonna work. Yeah. Now what is the time? We seriously need to know the time. Come on, mash the buttons. What is the time? And the time is 3 hours and 4 minutes, man. I missed zeros by 2 minutes. How can that be possible? Just 2 minutes. I played it so perfectly. It just had to happen like this. But whatever. Bye guys. If you like this challenge, give this video a thumbs up. Goodbye.